Hey GCFs, it's your girl Global Curls here to show you how I take out my two-strand twist after a couple days. If you follow me on Instagram, and hopefully you do, and if not, go ahead and click that follow button. But if you do, then you've seen that this past weekend I was at the New Orleans Natural Hair Expo with Uncle Funky Sauter as their hair model, and I got this gorgeous two-strand updo by Ashley, but it's time for me to take it down. So I'm going to show you which Uncle Funky's products I use to make sure that my two-strand twist updo stays moisturized and frizz-free. So let's go ahead and get started. So since my hair has been sitting for a couple of days, what I like to do as I'm taking out the bobby pins is just apply a little bit of moisture to it, and that's simply using the Midnight Train leave-in conditioner. I also like to have my hair prepped while I was doing my hair. We use a couple of different products, which I'm happy to list for you, but I would like to give my hair just a little bit more nutrients and a little bit more moisture. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a couple spritz all around my hair. I also find that adding some type of moisture, whether that be water or a good leave-in conditioner, which I recommend, also just helps while you're taking it down. In case the pieces are really dry, they may have gotten stuck together. The moisture just kind of loosens the strands a little bit. Not too much where you lose your curl pattern or your two-strand twist curl pattern, I should say, but just enough that it helps you take it down without getting it stuck. Now I'm going to go ahead and take it out, and I'm going to start with the back because that's where most of the bobby pins are at. Ta-da! So as you can see, my twists are all taken out. So now it's time to go ahead and unravel them. So a couple of things to remember as you unravel. One, you never really want to pull too tightly. If you feel like the twist is giving you a little feedback, then you just need to maybe spritz a little leave-in conditioner, spritz a little moisture on it, and then start to gently pull apart. Never rip out the curl because then you'll damage the ends, and that's how you get frizz, and we definitely don't want frizz. 2, I always like to start with the back. I just find that's the easiest. What I'll do is kind of put my hair up like this and then just start with the back strand. It allows me to see the two-strand twist even better and make sure that the twist is coming out properly. 3, if you want to, you can go ahead and apply just a dime-sized amount of oil if you see that your hair is dry. But if not, I would just recommend you using maybe 1 or 2 spritz for the leave-in conditioner again, just to create that extra, give it the extra moisture, fill it with a little bit more nutrients and ingredients. But if your hair is not dry, I definitely want to recommend the oil because you don't want to kind of weigh your hair down with a lot of product. We still want that volume. Time to take these twists out. Like I said, I'm just putting this up. You don't want it too tightly, just something very loose. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this right now. So I always like to start from the middle, never from the top. And you see, you don't want to pull too much because we don't want to create. Separate the two-strand twist into as many strands as you like. I think for fuller volume, you want as smaller twist as possible. You see, I literally just separated one into all of these, and this is what the curl pattern looks like right here. This is my curl pattern after the two-strand twist outs. And I'm just going to do the same thing with the other ones. I kind of feel for a middle, wherever there's like a nice break at, I gently pull. Again, we don't want to mess up the curl pattern and get tension. That's how we create frizz, and we definitely don't want frizz. And I'm just going to do the same thing again. This time I like to start from the top when it comes to the second one. And again, just gently pull. And if you see that it's starting to unravel more than you would like to, that simply means that the twist that you're currently pulling at may be kind of, I like to say, overdone, and that just basically means that it's at a smaller curl, so you don't need to go ahead and pull it anymore. And see, now those two-strand twists are now all of this, and so you have extra volume. You see the bounce. My hair is not weighed down at all. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the hair. It's all done and taken out. So a couple of things I want to say first. I think it's really important when you're doing your two-strand twist to do it in the shape you want your hair. So if you want a huge part on the left side, make sure that when you do your two-strand twist, you do go ahead and do that part. If you want it kind of in the middle, or you have like a framed face like I do, a framed hairstyle, then you make sure you have the part in the middle or complete up front. But it helps when it takes out the curls. That way, sneak peek, a little tip right here, your hair is already set in the style, in the shape that you want it. You don't have to kind of like finagle this piece over here and over there, because as a two-strand twist is setting, it's also setting in the place you're putting it at. So make sure when you do it that you do it in the style you're going to ultimately want your hair, the finished product, to look like. Now that my hair is down, it's feeling moisturized, I don't see a need to go ahead and add any more moisture to it. I definitely think it's moisturized. It feels good. It doesn't feel dry. I'm now going to go ahead and take the Uncle Funky Starter Glossy and just add a little bit more shine to it. She did it while my hair was in the two-strand twist right after she completed it, but I also like to have a little extra sheen, a little shine to my hair as well. It never hurts. Alright, that is done. And also with the Glossy, I also just kind of focus more so on the ends of the hair, like the mid to ends of the hair, not so much the middle, because again, you don't want a lot of product build up. You just want to make sure that you apply the product in the right places. Just want to let you guys see how luscious my curls look, how juicy they look. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now it's time, because I love volume, I'm going to go ahead and take a wide tooth comb and pick it out. And again, I don't want to disrupt the curls. I'm literally just picking at the roots and pulling up. And as you can see, it's already creating some volume in my hair, and I'm just going to do that throughout my hair. Voila, there is your hair. It is nice and gorgeous and luscious. It's not as full as I want it to be yet, but I like to pick my hair out more and more and take out more of the two-strand twists and turn into smaller and smaller twists as the week goes on. Watching, and as always, make sure to hit that follow and subscribe button to see more great videos.